Little Lisa. WeatherScope is sponsored by Iams Dog and Cat Foods. Good for life.
This is WeatherScope.
Good morning, I'm Kristen Dodd. The Mid-Atlantic region and parts of the Northeast are the target today of a winter storm that walloped the Carolinas yesterday with heavy rain, heavy snow, and high winds. Welcome to WeatherScope. We have all the details on what you can expect today. Here's Marshall Cease in the Forecast Center.
Thanks, Kristen. Good morning, everyone. We still have heavy snow flying in West Virginia. Beckley, West Virginia, reporting some heavy snow right now, and reports too at Flat Top, West Virginia, 30 inches of snow from this system. Over 2 feet of snow from this system has also fallen in North Carolina and right up the ridge, right at the spine of the Appalachians, northward into West Virginia. Here's where the storm is located currently. It's in northeastern North Carolina, southeastern Virginia. It's just off the coast, getting a lot of moisture wrapping into the system. And we have a variety of mixed precipitation from freezing rain to the east and southeastern PA to snow up in the Laurel Mountains down through West Virginia, where we've gotten some very heavy snow. Now, extremely heavy snow has been falling in North Carolina, or did over the last 24 hours. This video is from Haywood County. Up to 2 feet of snow in western North Carolina has left Interstate 40 shut down for miles, and motorists are stranded. These pictures are from Haywood County near Canton. Now, the governor declared a state of emergency for the area yesterday, and the National Guard was called out. They've worked through the night. They've been checking on people stranded in their cars and their homes, and checking to see if they've got fuel, and food is certainly another problem out there. Now, we're going to take you to Interstate 40, where we have a stranded satellite truck operator that was on his way from Chattanooga to Winston-Salem during the height of the storm last night. He's been stranded on Interstate 40 at the same location for 24 hours now. His name is Emerson Lawson. Emerson, can you give us an update on conditions?
Well, nothing much has changed since we talked to you a couple hours ago. Some traffic is moving westbound, but both eastbound lanes are still at a standstill.
Emerson, what have you all been doing about food? Have you had any, has anybody brought any food by? Have you seen any emergency vehicles?
No emergency vehicles have brought any food. Some of the truck drivers have shared some food, some sandwiches and soup and that sort of thing.
Have you had any indications from any of the vehicles that you saw last night as to when they think you might be cleared to move on, or any sign of traffic moving?
Talking to some of the westbound truckers, probably about 2 miles ahead of us. They're up there scraping and towing cars out right now, so and we don't know how long it's going to be yet.
Emerson, thank you very much for that report. We may be talking with you later as well. Well, everyone, it is definitely a very deep low-pressure system that is moving to the north. It's carrying some strong winds with it, too. We have gale warnings from Eastport, Maine, southward to Edisto Beach, South Carolina. Coastal flooding is a problem. We're getting some very, very heavy rain out of this, especially down here in Virginia and Maryland, where we're getting some reports of over 3 inches of rain in just the last 12 hours out around Chincoteague, Virginia. Boston is at 36 degrees right now. New York is at 35. The coast is getting mostly rain, but as you move a little further inland in southeastern PA, like around Lancaster, we've got freezing rain that's been falling this morning, sleet in Johnstown, PA, freezing rain in Philadelphia now out of the northeastern reporting station, and down in West Virginia in the mountains as much as 30 inches of snow. Snowshoe, West Virginia has been indicating about 20 inches so far from this storm system, and we are just pumping in the moisture out of the Atlantic. Now, the northern end of this is Virga in northeastern PA. It's very, very difficult for this system to move any further to the north. We have high pressure that's in control of the weather up here. The air is very dry, so it looks as though most of the precipitation is south of northern New Jersey and of New York. Temperatures forecast today are going to be in the upper 30s along the coast, maybe in the 40s out west. So it looks like it's going to be mostly a mountain event today above about 1,500 feet in the mountains of West Virginia. Another winter storm out west folks are bracing for. We are going to go there in just a moment to the studio and want to remind you, too, to check in on your computer to weather.com for updates on this situation. Now back to the studio with Kristen.
That's right. Conditions are also unsettled in the northwest. Especially later today, you're going to begin to see heavy rain and high winds along the coast of western Oregon and Washington, with snow in the mountains from a system that is moving out of the Pacific. Here's a look at the west this latest hour, and you can see our front that is poised offshore. That is going to be coming in later on tonight and tomorrow morning. Ahead of it, we are going to be seeing that rain develop already happening in Seattle and Bellingham out toward Quileute. It's already begun, but it's fairly light now. We are expecting that to change as this makes its way onshore. The rain will be picking up in Portland and also in Salem and gradually be working its way later on tonight for you folks in San Francisco. What does that mean for Southern California? Well, today you're fine, but as this system